Kangaroos on 3, 1, 2, 3. Kangaroos!
Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Folge von Jump, dem Kangaroos Podcast, präsentiert von der Vollkornbäckerei Würste. Ja, wir sind hier heute am Ort des Geschehens. Nach dem Shoot-Around haben wir uns mal eben hier hingesetzt mit den Jungs und werden jetzt hier ein bisschen über die aktuelle Situation reden und natürlich auch ein bisschen mit unseren zwei Importstars, was jetzt so anders ist hier in Deutschland, wenn man hierher gekommen ist nach der College-Karriere. Aber dadurch, dass sowohl Coach Toni und natürlich die zwei Amerikaner mit dem Deutsch noch nicht so vertraut sind, wird diese Folge dann entsprechend wieder auf Englisch jetzt weitergehen. A warm welcome to Coach Toni, Tyson and Trey. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Well, we are recording this before your next home game. The last time we saw you guys on the court, it got bad. What's going on with the team right now, Toni?
Yeah, it's basically season is not how we expected, and yeah, if I need to explain you the reasons and everything, will take 2 hours. So we don't want that. But shortly, yeah, it's definitely not what we expect. We can talk now also about not only this game, because also as you see this game we got problems with the sickness, which take us whole season basically like that. This game we missed 3 players, so Ruben, David and Sadiq was out also because of sickness, and Julius got some injury. But that's how we start also preseason from day one, and it's not excuse, but it's really hard to find a rhythm, because also Trey was out before the Herten for the Bernau game, and also the whole week he was out from the practice, and we basically practiced with 8 or 9 players most of the season. I think when I count the papers on the papers, we got only 4 weeks with 10 or 11 players, and it's really hard to prepare and to find a rhythm. And you know me already for a long time. And you know that for me, practice is most important. And I always say the way you practice is the way you play. And that's happened also in Herten now. It's big difference if you compare first game here against Herten and second. It's big difference. But of course, we got some other problems in the locker room that we talk and needs to stay in the locker room, because when we analyze the game, it's not for the public. It needs to be between us in the locker room. But yeah. Maybe later we will talk also how was the preseason and everything. So maybe you will find a bigger picture what's happened the whole season. But definitely I don't want to find excuse. I take full responsibility on myself as a coach. And I'm also so sorry for the fans, because we feel the support for them. Also in Herten now, they were in Wedel. They were in almost every away game, and I don't even need to talk about home game support. I'm really sorry for them. So if you know, I can tell you now so many things what's going on during the season, especially preseason, when we got only 8 players, almost 6 weeks. But in the end of the day, I think nobody will try to understand that, because when you lose the game, it's problem you are losing the game, you know, and I think nobody will understand those problems, and I don't want even that anybody understand us, because as a coach, I'm taking full responsibility for these results, and now I'm working with my coaching staff 24 hours to find a way to help the players to get better and find a winning streak.
So, Coach just said it, Trey, that you've been in and out of practice with sickness. Maybe you can explain to us what that means to you, what it means to your game when you are out for a few practices and then you come back and you have to play a game. Is it really that difficult to find the rhythm again, to get the connection with your teammates? What makes it so hard to get back when you've been out for a few games or practices?
Yeah, I would say it's kind of hard to get back in the rhythm after missing games, especially if it's like a sickness or like an injury, because then you got to do mentally, you got to get back mentally, then physically. But I don't think that should affect anything or how we playing as a team. It's just adversity that we've talked with the coaches, we've talked with Michael, we talked with ourselves about, that we got to fight through and we got to get better because we know that we can win these games. We just got to stay together, follow the instructions.
So, Toni, the strategy is the same as last year. You try to play very fast, try to get stops. You get a lot of steals looking at the stats sheets. But you're also turning the ball over quite a lot. It's difficult for you to make shots. Tyson and Trey, how do you impact the strategy that Coach Toni wants to play on the court?
I think definitely just my role in general. I think playing as fast as possible is just, it kind of starts with like defense and rebounding and being able to impact as much as the offense as much as defense too. I think we really want to play fast, so if it starts with me and carries on to Trey, I think we are trying to start something to progressively get better at, and honestly really trying to find a way to impact really from defense to offense is what it kind of starts with. And then I think just also being a leader to help everyone else start and like have us to kickstart us off for what we can do on offense and progressively from there having us be the two responsible for that.
So Trey, how are you impacting coach's strategy out there?
I think I just impact the game. Well, I want to impact the game in all facets of winning, but coach especially wants me to impact the game by playmaking, picking up full court defense, helping my teammates get involved, and then making plays or whatever the team needs. So I think just me and Tyson being able to impact winning on both sides of the ball will help us win more games. So we just got to be more consistent at that.
You are a very fast player. Everybody who watches the game and watches you practice can see that you are like lightning out there. But you are also very turnover prone. At least when we look at the start of the season, you lost the ball a lot, then you turned that down. What do you see out there? What has changed maybe, even though you had 7 turnovers in the last game again? But has there been a change, something that you see differently now on the court that helped you trim down on those turnovers? Yeah,
I think definitely a learning period from coming from the U.S. to playing overseas. In U.S. we play a little different style. You have a different role impacting the offense. So I had to learn how to read the game, watch more film with coach, watch it by myself. And I definitely think the turnovers will come down, especially with me getting my rhythm back, playing this week in practice with my teammates. So I feel pretty confident in that.
So Tyson, when we look at your stat sheets, your turnovers have gone up lately. Is there more pressure now that the opponents have some material to scout you and maybe get a better feel for you and try to do different things on defense, or what has changed for you lately?
I think just as Trey said, just kind of watching over film and understanding what teams are going to start doing. We're 15 games in now, so it's a little bit different. Once you see how much pressure can come from just being in some places in the post or in different ways, you kind of see and you have to make those adjustments. Sometimes you have to watch it back and make the adjustments. Sometimes you got to make the adjustments on the fly. I think one thing has been, especially for this week, we've been watching like a lot of help side defenders is what usually the turnovers are, where people find it easiest to double team and stuff like that. So I think just understanding those different angles and watching the defense more is definitely where I can see myself fit in a little bit better.
As the import players, you are supposed to have this huge impact on the game. Now that you're a point guard, you are the center of the team. How do you two mesh on the court together?
I think we mesh very well. In practice, we get a lot of reps together, playing in a pick and roll. Also on defense, talking and communicating. So, I think it works really well. I can draw a lot of help defense, and I can drop it off to Tyson, as well as he can play in the post and draw a lot of help, and then we could spray it around get the defense in rotation. So I think we play well together. We just got to do it more consistently.
Yeah, and I think especially from where we came from and just understanding like in America and especially in art, like we came from a Division II colleges where a lot of it's fast-paced basketball, and so just understanding that we came from somewhat different backgrounds, but at the same time it was similar type of basketball. So just being able to mesh in that type of setting is just helped us understand our games better and help it translate to this style of basketball, and especially for our teammates too.
Yeah. What room of improvement do the two of you see when it comes to maybe your two-man game, if that's even a thing here in Germany?
I would say, well, for me, obviously, it would be my three-point percentage. I definitely want to get that up to help draw less defense and doubles for Tyson, but also my turnovers, because I feel like, I'm not trying to turn the ball over on purpose, but if I make better passes, I feel like those will lead to more shots because I'm creating rotations. I just got to make more accurate passes or make the right decision. So as long as I do that, I feel like we'll be good.
Is that something you can actually simulate in practice?
Yeah, for sure. And then after practice, you get more shots up, or you shoot around more seriously, try to make your shots. So I feel like we all been doing that as a team, so we'll be better results.
What room of improvement do you see, Tyson?
Yeah, I think it's been the same, like what I just said previously, just understanding and letting the game come to me a little bit more. I think a lot of teams are scouting, like if I'm in the post, it's mostly like kind of head down and understanding the defense, or not where the defense will be. And so just observing defenses first and knowing where help sides are, and then understanding that it's more than one defender on you at one time. So I think just being able to see that and then see where my teammates are will help open up a lot of stuff for me. And then from there on, it's just progressing through the game.
What do you see out there, Toni? What do you like about these two?
Yeah, I mean, for sure, for them it's really a bit tough because it's first season overseas, and we talk a lot also during the season. And I'm trying to help them because it's a little bit different than how they play in the college, and I think also we got many sets here that they need to think about it, and opponent teams are preparing now for them, especially for the Tyson, because in I think first 5-6 games he was on 20-10, and now every team is preparing and they find his weakness also in the game, and it's a little bit difficult in the moment to play for the Tyson, but we're trying to help him. We watch the videos. We try to talk a lot about the help side that he needs to read much better, and it's coming. It's coming from the practice also. We see the progress, but he just needs to be patient, and this learning process and takes the time, and it's not easy in the first season right away to fix all problems, and for him this is perfect experience, definitely. And about Trey, it's a little bit difficult because he's playing on position that is most difficult in the basketball, and he got big potential, big talent for sure. I'm really happy when I see him on the practice, how he's what capable he's doing, can do it in the games, but what I'm asking when we talk about that, he needs to be a little bit more floor general, and it's coming. It's coming with experience, and it's a lot of talking. And he was unlucky also in the season, because if you watch on the stats, his two best games was against Sixers at home and Bernau away, and that was the time when he practiced 2 weeks in a row. And was constantly on the practice from Monday to Friday, and we talk about that. I stopped a lot practice because of him. We talk before, and then on the Saturday game he was so focused and just follow the rules, and then was so easy to play him. And then unlucky he was after that sick or got injured from ankle injury, but after the Sixers we play against 49ers, then he got hit in the stomach, and then again he lost 2 weeks of the good practice, and I think he just needs to be lucky a little bit to stay healthy, and then he will show his full potential. So I'm happy with both of them. I understand their problems also, but I really try to be patient with both of them, especially with Trey. I think Trey will be totally different if he didn't have those kind of problems. And if we talk about problems he got during the season, that's funny and not normal, because in the preseason he was out for a week, because of bench fell down on his head.
What?
Yeah, and he got a concussion,
No.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy, but it's happened, And then he was sick. Then finally he find a good rhythm, play amazing on the practice. Because if you see him on the practice, it's really nice. And also Sixers game, he was like floor general. He control everything. I remember now 2 times when Sixers collapse, he find the passes. And then we went to again good week of the practice. We went to 49ers, then injured, and he's out again 10 days. Yeah. So it's hard to talk about that, but they just need to be patient. They need time. They need experience, and I think it's perfect year for them to come here and learn. And I think this experience in the future will help them for sure.
Coach Toni just said it's your first season overseas. You fresh out of college, and you alluded to it a little bit earlier. But what's different for you playing in Germany and overseas for the first time, not just maybe on the basketball court, but also off the basketball court for you guys? Maybe Tyson, you want to start?
Yeah, from what I've seen, it's especially in my position, a lot more physical. Definitely just, you're not sitting there playing against college players. It's grown men. It's a lot physical, and you have to be ready to be able to attack the physicality and respond back to different types of stuff like that. And then also just finishing around the rim, just finding areas to score, like in the paint area, just understanding that there's different angles and different opportunities for when you can score and how to score. And in college, it's a lot less different schemes, I guess, if that makes sense, like different plays, different understandings of defense. Maybe it's pick and roll, maybe it's help sides. I think it's all been just a flowing process, and it takes a little bit to progress and understand, and then try and prosper in what you can do in your role, really.
If I saw it correctly, you were playing the 4 during your college time, correct?
Yeah, a little bit. In Tampa, it was a little bit kind of out of position basketball. We kind of played a little bit fast. So if it was kind of like 4 or 5. It was like a forward position, really, is what we called it. So if you're there, you're running your lane and understanding the transition and how to play fast. So it was different. So it was an adjustment for sure.
Yeah, especially I guess playing against those bigger and maybe heavier players that you are facing now.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they're from in just this league alone and our North division. There's a lot of really good bigs and a lot of talent, and it's definitely a great place to be, just to see all the talent and where I want to be and how I can progress to.
Yeah. Trey, what about you? What's different for you playing in Germany or overseas in general compared to the US?
I would agree with Tyson with the physicality, and then I would say more so like the sets. Like you run plays in college, but like it's more so like action, and then like you have different reads out of it. So like you could go into like a down screen, and then maybe sometimes you would reject it, or sometimes you would go and flare it, or sometimes you would do something like that. Where here you need to do your specific role and get into it so that the team can get to the action that we want to get to. So I feel like just being like more of a floor general, telling people where to go to be in those exact spots, because in America, you know, sometimes you could just, like Tyson said, it's like positionless basketball, so anybody could be anywhere. So just controlling the game, making sure everybody's in the right spots is something that I'm still learning but trying to get better at doing.
Is the physicality something that not just you are getting adjusted to feel it on your own body, but is it also difficult to play a physical play style now yourself, that you are the ones who are using maybe your elbow a little bit more, pushing people around?
Nah. I mean, nah, not really. But I do get more fouls now, so I don't know.
I would say that I have. I think especially rebounding. I mean, if you're just sitting there rebounding, you're pushing a lot more than anyone else. And most of the times, even if it was college or here, it's just there's 2-3 people around you. You just have to be the one to get the rebound, and it's a lot more physical down there and using elbows, arms, every part of your body. It's been an interesting learning curve.
It doesn't seem to affect you very much when it comes to rebounding. You're a beast out there, especially on the offensive boards.
Thank you. I mean, I take rebounding really seriously. It's a skill just as much as shooting, as passing, as anything else. So
yeah. Toni, what can you do? You have played overseas as well for many, many years. You are retired for a couple of seasons now. But what can you do to make sure that these two are as comfortable as possible during their first season?
Yeah, spending more time with them, talking a lot, showing the video, working individual, which we are doing almost every practice, at least 20-30 minutes. Giving information what they can expect on Saturday games, because every team is different. Some teams are playing hard hedge, sometimes they play over and flat. So that's why I want to help, especially Trey as a point guard, to find him, to give him idea how he needs to attack those kind of defense, and giving some informations that will help them for sure. And it's process also. For example, for Tyson, we talk about a lot sealing after the pick and roll and those things. And I think it's getting better, but we still need time. Yeah.
Tyson, you were nominated for Player of the Month in November. What do those accolades or nominations mean to you?
It means a lot. I think it's a credit to a lot of the work that we do here. It's a credit to my teammates for helping me to be the best version of myself. I think especially with Toni, just being able to help me improve myself and continue along this long journey. Just being here isn't easy. It's a process, and my teammates Toni and Michael, all those people have helped me to help my game get better and help me progress and mentally, physically, in all aspects, really.
Yeah. I checked your Instagram accounts a little bit, and it looked like you are all very close to your family. Yeah. And the US and Croatia, that's not a 2-hour drive or something like that. It's a little bit far away. Were your family members able to watch you play here in Germany already?
Yeah. My mom and my grandma came out to our first home game, I think in October. And we won, so that was a good experience to do. That was a good experience.
Yeah. My dad and my mom came out close to my birthday, so it was really nice to have them here and have them see a game and understand the atmosphere, and then even showing them around Germany a little bit, taking them to Cologne and stuff like that. So it was really nice for them to experience that and see a little glimpse of what life's like here. So it's nice.
Did you miss them during the big holidays, like Thanksgiving or Christmas or even New Year?
Yeah, Thanksgiving for sure.
Yeah, definitely Thanksgiving, especially. I mean, my family has a big Thanksgiving usually every year. It was hard to miss all the good food there, but it was it was nice. It was good to still talk with them and then understand that it is what it is. Really, you just kind of progress and you understand that your life is a little bit different now, but it's definitely a lot better with what we do here.
But how do you adjust to that situation, to be that far away and to miss all of these big and important family events?
I mean, you really adjust by time. I mean, you can't really do anything to time travel to be there. You got to be locked in with your teammates. So you try to give them as much as attention when you are able to give them attention, but when it's time to lock in and focus on basketball, you got to focus on basketball.
Yeah, I mean, I would say you kind of got to take it day by day. I think every moment might be a little bit different, but I think just understanding how this is kind of what we do. It's a life that we chose, and it's not anything negative. It's a blessing to honestly be in this position. There's a lot of people that can be working or do something completely different, that we were at the same level at one point. And so now that I've gotten this opportunity, I have to take it as a real opportunity and see how long I can prosper and understand how I can be the best version of myself at the end.
Yeah. Is that something that the two of you talk about, since you are A, both American, and B, probably live together, that you can share your experiences and maybe grieve a little bit that you can't be home right now?
I mean, yeah, I think we definitely talk about like missing our families and stuff, but we also like talk about like what we want to do like in the future, like how we want to progress playing basketball overseas and like our future goals. So I think we have like a really good bond. We just met in August when we first moved out here, and it's been good living with them and getting to know them for sure.
Yeah, I mean it's been a process just like anything else. We met in August, like he said, and it's been on the court, off the court. We're spending a lot of time together, so it's been good and understanding that we're going through the same struggle at the same time. So that helps create a closer bond and helps just share with somebody that is going through the same thing as you. So it's been good.
Yeah. Toni, you are from Croatia. Your wife and your daughter are here, but still during the big holidays, it's difficult for you as well, I guess, to get home. How do you deal with these situations?
Yeah, I mean, I'm lucky that my wife and daughter are with me here. But yeah, it's already 12 or 13 years that I'm out of Croatia, so I'm getting used to it. So for me it's normal. Of course, I miss my family, I miss my parents and my brother who is in Sweden now. My parents are in Croatia. I miss them, but luckily now you got everything on the WhatsApp, so you can see them on camera. And yeah, it's sometimes you got good days, sometimes bad days, but in the end of the day, you choose this job to be player or the coach, and you need to go through this, and that's it. It's normal. It's part of our job.
Do you have any advice for those two?
Yeah, I mean, we talk also a lot. If this is their dream to be professional players, then they can expect shortcuts and easy times. So sometimes you will have great days, sometimes you got bad days, but this is your dream. You need to follow your dream, and family time is on summer, and now it's time for work. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, it
doesn't sound very encouraging at all. Deal with
it. It's maybe hard to hear that, but it is like that, you know. So if you miss now family and cry at home, then this is not your job for you. Then you need to go home and do something else in the States or in Croatia. It is how it is.
Yeah. Tyson, I saw that you are Cape Verdean, actually. What part of your family is that from?
It's my dad's side of the family. My grandparents were actually from there, and my grandmother and grandfather had lived there in Cape Verde. So it was really nice.
Do you have any aspirations to play for the national team, maybe?
Yeah, definitely. I've actually been in contact with the coach, just understanding like what it's like to their FIBA track has been, and then understanding like Olympics when it comes up, and then just every year trying to understand, and then honestly just get there and progress myself here and try and be the best version of myself on the court first, and then once I get that opportunity, just taking it and then full force. It's been a dream just to have a Cape Verde jersey on. Really, it's just understanding that like you're playing for something bigger than just yourself. It's a whole country behind you, so it's been nice to talk with them at least.
Yeah. Right now you're in Iserlohn for a couple of months now. What have you been able to see so far?
I've seen the Dortmund Mall. We went to Cologne, Frankfurt, the airport, and then like all the places we traveled with the team. So it's the most snow I've seen.
Yeah,
but it's definitely been nice learning and experiencing new things. I definitely like it.
What about you, Tyson?
Yeah, I mean, Iserlohn is a small city, to say the least. I think, but it's a close knit community. I think everyone here is like close and family oriented. So it's been nice. And then like Trey said, we've been to Cologne, saw the cathedral, which was just beautiful to see. I mean, walked around just understanding Dortmund and visiting a few places there. I think even in Frankfurt, just taking trips out there to see different style of living, and then obviously the different places that we've traveled. Just Germany is a really interesting country, and I think just getting a glimpse of it just in these 8 months has been really nice to see, and I can't wait to keep exploring more as my time progresses.
Something that you enjoy in Iserlohn the most?
I think I enjoy the most, like, I don't know, it might sound weird, like the quietness or like the calmness. Like, it's very peaceful, you know, like not much drama, not much going on. You just like can focus on basketball or focus on whatever you inspire to do. Like, it's really no distractions.
So that was a little bit different during your college career?
I mean, not in Tennessee, but I mean back home, you got family, you got friends, you can go out, you can do all that stuff. I think just with less distractions, it can help you focus a little more.
Yeah. What about you, Tyson?
I mean, honestly, the same. I think that as much as it's quiet and calm, I think the weather helps as well too. It keeps you kind of composed a little bit, especially when you're spending so much time here. I think just being able to, I mean, it's a real kind of 360s change for me. I was in Florida, Tampa, Florida. So I think I wore pants probably in a full year 10 times. So I think just being able to really get that different version of living, it's been good, really.
So I guess it's a huge change to see that much snow.
Very, very big change. I think I haven't seen snow since high school when I was in Chicago. So it's been a while.
Toni, what about you? What do you enjoy about Iserlohn? And don't say McDonald's or coffee at the gas station.
I can't say that anymore. My wife was mad last time. My wife said that it's looked like that she's never cooking, and she's the best on that. So I can't talk about McDonald's anymore. I like only my wife's food. I mean, Iserlohn we talk already so many times. I like so much because it's not traffic. It's calm city, small city, and for me that is nice to walk on the Zalazé. Yes, I also don't like the snow too much, but I'm also used to it on this because I was in Lithuania and Sweden, so it's not that bad. But yeah, Iserlohn is my second home already. I'm 6 years here, and I find so many friends in Iserlohn, and I know also where I need to go sometimes when it's boring at home. So Iserlohn. It's not like Zadar, but it's close to my city, hometown city, because my family, that's most important. They are feeling really nice here in the moment, and we enjoyed our time. We enjoyed our time here.
Is there something that you would recommend to those two to check out in Iserlohn?
Yeah, I think I showed them some restaurants. Yeah, and but they are young. They are young, and I'm old for other things where they need to go party or something like that. So because I'm basically at home, Zalazé or Matthias Grotehale or PAG here, or school of my daughter. So I can recommend them where they need to go to party. So they got enough guys in the locker room to talk about that. So I can tell them only Zalazé and some couple of restaurants. That's it.
Is that a thing? Exploring the nightlife of Iserlohn or Germany in general?
Nah.
You can be honest.
It's okay.
Here and there, when we can, just our teammates have helped a lot, just exploring wherever we can, different cities, different places to be. It's nice to have guys like that to help you out as much as possible, especially when it's your first year. I mean, it's not easy just trying to move all the way across the country. I mean, so it's good having them though.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So what do you do to relax, calm down now that you have your teammates? Maybe Toni wants to beat you in 2K or something like that. But what do you do when you want to do something fun, since you don't have your family or your usual friends around?
I mean, play video games. Maybe if we have a lot of time, we maybe go to the mall, go shopping or something like that. But really, just finding stuff to do within the house, mainly, like just chilling, watching new shows on Netflix, stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I try to explore a little bit. I think it's kind of funny. I was telling my girlfriend sometimes my favorite part of the week is just going to the grocery store, which is interesting. But I think just finding even if it's just right outside walking trails or nice museums that are close by. I think earlier when it was hot, I went to the zoo, just finding different things to help me and stay grounded. Really, I think is the best thing I can do. Yeah. Did
that come from being here, or is that something that you did in Tampa as well?
A mix of both. I think just in Tampa there was a little bit of it's a bigger city, so it's a lot more to do. But I think just exploring different things here and there, like from schools, you can go to museums or different bigger attractions, and then here you just kind of finding what makes you stay grounded. I think if it's outside, if it's inside, you're learning something or kind of just really finding yourself, if that makes sense. I think definitely just helping myself to stay sane as much as possible.
Is that in danger?
No, not in danger, but I think just trying to find myself as much as possible. Being here with yourself is not easy. I know Toni was saying he has his family. I mean, just not having a family and only using your phone to communicate as much as possible, it gets difficult. But I think using that time to really lock in on what it is to be with yourself and be just you and a basketball most of the time, really.
Speaking of learning something, you two live together, and it seems like you are kind of different people. You enjoy the indoors, you enjoy the outdoors. Is there something that you've learned from one another during those past months?
I think you might have it flipped a little bit.
Oh, really?
But I think I learned like how to chill a little more from Tyson, because I say, I like to hang out with my friends a lot when I'm in the summer. If I'm not working out or like with my daughter or with my family, then I would like to go out or like just hang out with friends. So I think like being around Tyson, seeing like how he finds things to do without leaving the house or like without having it being something like a big event, you know, just chill, like going to the grocery store and then like handling the other stuff. I feel like that's something I picked up from him. Mm-hmm. So I'm becoming more of a homebody with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, not to be confused too. I'm also, I like my time at home. I think I found even stuff to do like on my phone. Like I've tried to learn German a little bit, just maybe video games, shows, stuff like that. But also just learning new things as much as possible, not just spending most of my time on TikTok or anything like that.
That's always a good idea.
No, that's not
are you a TikTok Toni?
Tyson wants to say that he's one of the biggest creator of TikTok. Maybe people in New Zealand don't know that, but follow him.
I don't know how he found my TikTok, but
he's filming everything. So
really?
You can learn something new. How is in Kaufland or other stores. What is the difference between Germany and States? So you can find everything.
I gotta try to find a way to block him.
I was just saying, maybe this is the time to advertise your account.
Hey, I mean,
I'm helping you also now.
Yeah.
Tyson _ Leitao if you want to find it.
You heard it here first.
Name, yeah.
So what's the content that you are creating?
Just me living. I mean, I think when I first got here, I was like, if I got nothing to do, I might as well show other people what I'm doing. So I think going to the grocery store, coming to travel with us on one of our away games, small stuff, like if it's like my girlfriend just visited, so just small stuff with that, and just showing as much as I can. I think it's a lot that what I do here, and a lot can be put on camera, and so I think it's interesting, and I mean, try and make my life the best of it. So.
What about you, Trey? What's your account?
My account is just my name, Trey Hubbard, but I don't really post nothing on there.
Okay, so you're not.
I don't do nothing.
You're not that visible as Tyson.
Nah.
Toni, what about you? When can we see some TikToks from you?
TikTok's not. No, I'm just scrolling now. No, I'm not putting anything. Instagram also. I mean, sometimes I put some picture, but yeah, I got enough time to spend with my daughter and my wife. So I don't have that much time like Tyson and Trey. Also, I need to prepare videos for them and everything. So yeah, my life sometimes is boring also.
And you have to help LeBron win a championship in 2
Yeah, I'm waiting. It's 41 years and he's still dominates. So it's crazy. It's really crazy.
Dominating, I
think
don't know.
now he proved that he is real GOAT.
Maybe that's a discussion for some other time.
Next time.
Since you left the game, you have become a coach, Toni. You just started your professional career, but from what I've seen, you already have plans. What's coming next in hopefully a few or many years down the line? Trey, you see yourself as a coach or an owner, if I've seen that correctly.
Yeah.
Where's that coming from?
I mean, when I was in school, I studied business and sports management. Really, with that, I learned a lot of things within like the business side of sports and stuff like that. And I always said if I like make enough money or save up enough money or maybe one day hit the lottery, then one day I want to like own a professional team or like at least a little small percent of it because I just want to stay around basketball my whole life. Or if I'm never able to reach that goal, then I want to coach.
Is there a team on your mind that you want to own?
Team, I'd probably say in like an NBA one of like in the hot cities like Miami, LA, something like that, Houston.
Tyson, you've studied sports management as well. Do you see yourself in a career like this as well, or do you have other aspirations?
Mine probably I don't know if it'd be coaching, but I go back and forth with it so much. I don't know if you know, but my dad is also a coach.
Yeah.
I've been around basketball since I was born. I've seen the ups and the downs of what coaching can do, and it's really gruesome at times, but it's also it's really just a sight to see if you're at the top and really just so I mean I go back and forth with coaching, but I'll definitely just sports business is really big and really popping right now, especially I think just understanding there's so many different aspects in business, so whether it's owning a team or coaching a team or even working on the like lower levels of a team, just I think team oriented is my biggest thing. So just staying within a team, if it's basketball, if it's different sports, I think just team oriented is my biggest thing.
How do you prepare yourself for those future endeavors? Maybe you're picking Tony's brain already when it comes to coaching.
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm picking his brain, but I just ask him questions. I'm not really like too deep into like the process yet. I'm just like picking up little things like why he does certain things against like hedge ball screens or drop coverage. And then like with like ownership with the team, you know, sometimes you just watch videos on YouTube, try to learn stuff like that. So nothing crazy.
Okay. It's early. What about you, Tyson?
I think just staying kind of dialed into what is going on in the present day in business. I think, I mean, I don't know, it's kind of a cliche, but LinkedIn, I've stayed following lots of sports businesses, sports journals, understanding the different aspects and what's trending and what's not. I think also just coaching, I mean, definitely just seeing what Toni does during different games, during preparation for different things, if it's watching film as much as possible or understanding what to do when for different defensive, different offenses. It's a lot of intricacy to what happens in basketball. So, I mean, he knows that better than anyone, and I have a great resource with my dad. So I think just understanding like there's a lot that goes into basketball, and there's a lot that goes into business. So I mean, as much as possible, just learning day in and day out is what I try and do.
Yeah. Toni, what advice do you have for young players who are thinking about staying in the sports business, since you have found a future after playing the game?
Yeah, I mean, first they got so many years in front of to think about anything else. I think they need to just enjoy to be player and always learn from different coaches, different management to see what is good, what is not good. Maybe write something in the book, because in 10, 15 years they will need it, all those things, and then it's always learning process. It helps me a lot also because I got so many coaches in my career, and some things you take out from them, some things you say, okay, this is not the way how you need to work. So they just need to enjoy this time to be player, because I think that is the best time. I didn't understand that as a player, but now I'm more and more understanding that to be player is much easier than be coach and or GM or something like that, because you got so many responsibility more than as a player. So just they need to enjoy those times, and everything else will come in the future. So enjoy, and they are smart enough. They know what is good, what is not good. So I'm not scared for them.
Sounds like you want to play again.
No. It's not. But sometimes now I start to miss also those vibes in the locker room, and what I learn as a coach also I think will help me a lot as a player if I know before some things, because now as a player you are just focused on yourself and what you need to do, and you got to prepare everything from the coaches, and sometimes you are not using that much time to learn something by yourself. And as a coach, I'm spending so much time, and I'm watching now different little bit basketball than I watched also before as a player. And sometimes I miss those. Then on Wednesday or Thursday you can just relax, And as a coach, you can relax on Sunday. You always need to prepare something for the players, and you got always responsibility, and you got always problems with somebody, because even though when you win, you need to take care about the players who was not playing. And it's funny to be coach, but also as a player, it's different job a little bit. But the similar is that we both enjoy in the basketball, in the game. So as long we got passion for that, it's easier to work.
Do you have something on your wish list when it comes to jobs in the future?
No, I'm going year by year. Every time when I was planning something, it's going on the different side. So I'm enjoying the moment, and to see right now I'm in the situation like whole club in the not good situation. So I'm trying to find the best of it to help the players, to help myself, to help the club, and also give some joy to the fans. So in the moment I'm just focusing on that, and we will see what's coming in the next years.
Okay. We just started the new year. A lot of people use the time to make a wish. I would like to give you 3 wishes. And they don't have to be basketball related or anything, but I would like to know what your wishes for this year are. Maybe you want to start, Trey.
All right. Let's see. I wish good health for my family, friends, teammates. I wish that we make a good run in the playoffs, mainly win the championship. That's the goal we came into the season with, so I'm sticking with that. And third, what was one wish? I'll make like not a serious one. I wish the Lakers won the championship.
Oh my God. Are you a Lakers fan?
Yeah, but not the same reason, because of Toni.
Okay.
Kobe.
It's because, okay.
And Luka.
Maybe when Luka starts to play some defense. Yeah. We already know, man.
3 wishes. I think I'll say the same: good health, and for me and all my loved ones. More wins and prosperity for the Kangaroos and in all facets. I think my third one, man, I don't really have a quote unquote favorite basketball team, but I'm from Chicago, so I like the Bulls as well. So maybe some good luck for the Bulls. They started off good, and now it's straight downhill. So
Did you believe in that 5-1 start?
Yeah, I mean, I watched it, and then I also watched it go straight down. But that is what it is.
The next draft is coming up.
Yeah, exactly. Find someone else.
What about you, Toni?
Yeah, same like they both say. Most important is to stay healthy, be healthy. That is most important. in the life, of course, about basketball that we got more than 10 players on the practice, and then when we got good week of the practices, then I'm really not scared about Saturday games. So that is wish for us as a team. They start with the teams, so I will go in other direction. That Hajduk split finally win the championship in soccer in Croatia. That is my club, Hajduk živi vječno. And last one, it's that we all enjoy more in the life. Sometimes we take life too much so serious that we miss some little things, and we forgot that we are healthy and that we need to be more happy and enjoying the life more.
Yeah, definitely. Did you have any New Year's resolutions?
Nah, not really.
I guess be more unapologetic.
Is that something that you do? You apologize a lot?
I think I come off originally when I first meet someone a little bit more shy or timid, and then I guess it stems from that. So I think that's one thing I need to work on. So why not 2026?
So would you say you're an introvert?
Yeah, to say the least. I think just it's something that I always work on. It's something that I was as a kid. So I think once you kind of just gotta work out the kinks and kind of work at it and be more confident. Just like working at a free throw or something like that. So
I think being an introvert is not a bad thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's never a bad thing. I think it's who I am too. So
yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Just be as you are. Yeah. Toni, what about you? New Year's resolution?
Maybe only try to not bring too much my job at home, because sometimes it's my contacts with the family also rely on the practice and the games, and I think that I need to change a little bit. And I mean, my wife and daughter, they already knows me, so it's not problem. But I think I need to change that a little bit more.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm taking some things too serious, and I need to enjoy more time with my family, and they don't need to feel my frustration also after the games, after the practices. So yeah, I think that is the thing that I need to work on more. But I always say that every year, also when I was player or as a coach, I never change. So it's same like Tyson. He's like that. I'm like this also, and it's hard to change.
Yeah,
it's hard to change,
especially when you're a little bit older.
Yeah, and when you are so emotional also, and you can just today decide, okay, you don't care anymore, and you will not be that emotional. No, it's hard, but I will work.
Well, it's passion.
Yeah,
I think.
Maybe it's for sure. But sometimes it's too much, you know. So yeah, definitely I need to work on that. But I'm really happy and glad that my family understand me. Also, parents and my brother, my wife, daughter, they knows me already. So they're not taking me serious anymore. So it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, okay. We know what is after this game, so we are not talking today. It's all good.
New year, old Toni.
Yeah, old Toni. Yes. But I will work on it. I will be better.
Okay, guys. So that's the end, really. Thank you very, very much for taking your time and answering all those questions. I think the viewers and listeners have a better sense of who you are now. So all the best for you going forward for the season and life after that. And hopefully everybody stays healthy and you can make that push for the playoffs. So all the best for you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Ja, vielen lieben Dank auch an euch da draußen, dass ihr wieder eingeschaltet habt, zugehört habt oder zugeschaut habt. Ja, die Folge wurde präsentiert von der Vollkornbäckerei Würste. Freue mich natürlich, wenn ihr auch nächstes Mal wieder reinschaltet. Folgt den Iserlohn Kangaroos da gerne auf Instagram, um da auf dem Laufenden zu bleiben, wenn die neue Folge rauskommt. Und bis dahin euch natürlich alles Gute und bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao, ciao.